Take it away.
So welcome to HiveFest, welcome to Amsterdam. Nice that you're all here. Nice that I can present again. Last time I present in Krakow. This is my students. They are watching also now, so be curious, you know. Yeah, this was a workshop about crypto blogging in the last year. And yeah, these are all students who are coming from Erasmus+. I have this global school project already since the last platform where we are on it, right? Also on Steam and then on Hive. Yeah, and they're watching you, so that's me. I see the photo is a little bit pixel, but you can see also an NFT on my profile, which I got from Solimi. Thank you for that. Yeah, if you want to check out the meetup we have since Hive is created, it's Hive Meetup Vienna. You can check it out. Yeah, this is not a little bit more pixel, but not so much pixel actually. It's okay. Yeah, so this was when I talked in Krakow, and I talked also about Global School. This project is still existing. So since then, we had several groups from all around Europe, from mostly Eastern Europe, for 3 weeks in Vienna. And every week they publish a team report. So if you check out Global School, you will find the team reports also from last week and the week before, because I made some pressure that they should publish before HiveFest, you know. Yeah. So, Global School in a nutshell, it's a talent management agency. The students are coming in the last year of their school time. And sometimes they're graphic designers, sometimes they're IT students, they're project managers, and they're working then on real life projects, and they document everything on Hive. You know, so this is the project about. So it's actually about new media training. So the young people learn how to publish, but they also learn how to work in an agency, how to put their skills in an agency into real life, you know, real work. Yeah, this was with Roland and Hive Fest in Krakow, so Steam Fest, you know. And we were on a boat tour. I already heard that we will have a boat tour today too, so the question is actually not irrelevant anymore. Yeah, but this boat tour was awesome in Krakow, and I'm really looking forward to our tour today. Yeah, this was me in the virtual world. Thank you that you organized that also with this Microsoft and with this app, you know, like it was really nice to participate to it. I heard that some had problems to join the different rooms, but I think in the second version of it, it already worked better then, and we could join the main stage. And I think in the first one, I needed 20 minutes to join the main stage because I didn't came into the room, but then I checked, okay, when I follow the others, I can go with the others in the room, right? And then it worked out. Okay, so I think also this design of the avatar was quite cool. Yeah, I also met other people there, yeah, and I'm really happy about it, that I met so many familiar faces. Maybe you know them too. They are like our stars, right? 5 times on HiveFest. Yeah, then I met also Luis, you know, like we could have our badges there. Yeah, it worked. For me, it worked out, but for some, it didn't work out. I don't know why. But I think it was really nice with this lobby that we could first join this lobby and then meet each other and get this badge and then go to the main stage. So I really liked the virtual event, and I made a lot of posts about it. Yeah, we had even a DACH meeting the last time in the virtual world. It was really cool. We met in this lobby before the main stage, and I think it was Marry Me, Schlies, Smooms, and Schmidti was also there with us. It's sad that he's not there today, but hopefully he's following the live stream. Otherwise, I will show him the live stream link again. Yeah, and I also met Detlef in the virtual world, but also in Krakow, and now also here. Cool that you're here too. I will have a beer with you on Saturday then, for sure. Yeah, this was one of my first groups I had in Vienna. The logo of Global School is also pixel now. You have to check it out on the blog. You know, I don't know why it doesn't work in this presentation or on the full screen. Yeah, but it actually shows what I just said. You know, like they're making every week a report, and you can check it out. You can vote it, and this is somehow financing also this co-learning. So thank you for that. Yeah, I also did workshop for the mainstream, you know, like I created this branding there with the Global School, and yeah, we made some event also in Coffee House in Vienna and tried to help people to come on Hive. And yeah, for Schmidti it worked, you know, I don't know if you know him already, you know, he's really publishing continuously, and I think that's the most important, that when you join Hive, that you make your introduction post and then you continuously posting, even if it's 7 days, one post, I think it's okay. You know, everyone can do that. So I think it's really important that everywhere where we are, we educate people about Hive, and we help them to join and onboard. You know, I think there was one problem with onboarding, Hive onboarding. I hope they solved the problem. And because this was actually, I think, the page which was most easy to use. Yeah, and then I talk about Winalab also today. Winalab is like a brand we just created with the Global School this year. And this flame should show a little bit our motivation, you know, and yeah, the hope we have in the blockchain and the hope we have in good future and good projects. And actually, it's just a brand to combine some trends, you know, which are actually at the moment there. The people want to go out in the nature, but they also want to enjoy the city life. So this is like the concept that we have a laboratory in the city, but also outside the city. So we offer adventure vacations in the mountain, for example. We had the adventure vacation, but we also offer secret vacations in Vienna. And yeah, we are also on vacation now in Amsterdam. So I think it's good to have like experiences to offer to mainstream, you know, like events which are in nice places to show, yeah, that we can work in a nice environment, and this is maybe also a benefit when they join us, you know. So that was the idea behind. Yeah, there I have some pictures so that you see how we work. You know, this was a workshop in Edison co-working space. I checked what the students made there. Yeah, and that's Smitty, if someone doesn't know him. Yeah, and this was the students when they presented the Winalab project, because they had to make the branding, they had to make the graphic design and everything. And yeah, there they were a little bit nervous, you know, they waited for the feedback. And then they were happy because the feedback was quite good. Yeah, also we have also young female student as well who are mostly in graphic design. I think we need also more female user. So that's a big task for us, I think. Yeah, this was a rooftop pool vacation with Schmidti. There we had like a place to work, but also we could swim in the pool. So that was also a nice combination when you have pleasure and work. Yeah, this was a vacation in a garden. There we had a grill party. I cooked there. Yeah, and we had enjoyed this nice garden in the middle of Vienna. Nobody knows where. Yeah, this was the adventure vacation in Nasswald. So we came there with a little team. They're also on Hive. You know, that's Yoshi721, I think, and I'm Roots. They're also 5-star Hive Meetup Vienna participants. And yeah, there you could sleep in tent. They made the rafting, and they made also axe throwing. So yeah, that's what we offered. You know, like 4 days. You know, and the first day you make like an adventure day with rafting and axe throwing, but also with a little survival challenge. And then on the other days we made like workshop how they make an account, how they make to introduce yourself, and then to use already this adventure as first posts, you know, that they have a good start on Hive. So that was the idea about it. Yeah, then the Hive Meetup Vienna is also a nice topic. I want to talk about it. I think it's the only meetup in the German-speaking area which is there, exists since Hive started, or since the hard fork, you know, from Steam. And yeah, it's actually not that difficult, you know, you just define a date, you know, for example, we in Vienna, we meet every first Thursday in a month. And then you make an invitation post, you invite the people, and we took over the concept from the meet and earn gathering. That's so I just divide the author payout then for the participant. And yeah, everyone gets a star for a badge with HiveBus, so thank you Akash for making that possible. When you also have a community then there, you can also get a new graphic for our meetup, I think. And we should have more badges like that in the future, because I think the meeting is really important. You know, now we have a meeting here. I already had the meeting in the train because I met the Hive user exactly in my cabin. But yeah, this meeting is really important, especially for people who don't know blockchain, and that they just have a real person, a buddy, you know, who can explain everything to them. Yeah, even during lockdown, we had online meeting. So it was really like every month since 2.5 years now. Yeah, so this was the online meeting. We had also Luis and Rivelos joining from Germany. Yeah, and yeah, that was the meeting. We had just one girl. She's still there, but she needs to continue to post. She's more on Instagram and stuff, but I have to still pursue her that she's using Hive. But maybe with like 2, she will join more easily there, or with other application, which is more for them. Yeah, then we had also DACH meetings. Thanks to Sadran, if he's watching the live stream, you know, it's also important that we have this Discord and that we can meet there in the Discord, and there's always a lot of participants, and we talk about everything which is going on Hive. I think for the German-speaking community is really important. And yeah, we had a lot of discussion during COVID because of this vaccination and political reason and so on, and I'm really happy that we keep the peace, you know, somehow. And yeah, if you have any problem with any Hive user, I think it's good to find a mediator, another Hive user which can be in between or something, that we don't have this flag wars, or you know, that we don't fight each other, because otherwise the Hive blockchain is suffering, you know. So when there's a new user and they hear that somebody fights on Hive, it's not good for us, you know. So if you need to mediate, I'm there. Yeah, this was the Hive meetup at Edison. So there we had some girls, 3 girls, and we had Solimi there also. Thanks for making the video today for me. Yeah, and the food is always good, as you can see. Yeah, this was at the Underdog bar. It was like a cocktail bar, you know, and I think the name was quite good for us. And it was a hybrid meeting, yeah. So I had the live stream, and I had also the people in person. And I have to say, you know, like when you do the hybrid version, you should have someone who's making the live stream and the other person who's taking care for the guest, you know, because for me it was too much, actually. You know, it was the only event I did like this, because it was too much to respond to all the people. But there, I think we had the Brazilian guest as well. He is also here. Yeah, there. So thanks for joining the Hive meetup. Now we see in real person, but this made it possible, you know, that someone from Brazil, also from Hive, could join the Viennese meetup through the hybrid format. Yeah, this was at Porto Polo, so that was the last meetup, I think, before we came here. It's always important that you find good location for the people to meet, that it's not boring, that we have always the same spot, you know, like that there's always interesting locations. So that was one of the reasons I joined Amsterdam HiveFest, because I knew, okay, Roland is living here, so probably he knows a lot of places which are good to visit, right? Yeah, this was the last meeting at Porto Polo then, and yeah, there we had also a newcomer, Digital Mike, and I think he made a great introduction post. You can check it out. It was really good. But this is the way we do it in Vienna, you know, like if there's a new user, we help to make introduction posts, and we promote this first post, because then they see the power of Hive. So this was a slide I made in the train when I came here, together with the Hivian I met, you know, Point Prague. I think it's really important that we get these lessons, you know, and I already talked yesterday in this opening drinks with people from Finland, from Bulgaria, from Brazil, that we just, when you have another Hive user, it's already a meetup, you know. So I had the meetup since I walked in the train from Vienna until now. We have meetups, you know. And it doesn't matter, if you're just 2 person, you can still make a meetup, you know. But I think it's important to have everywhere meetups, because this is showing that we meet, you know, that there's always someone real, you know, a buddy who can help you to come through this information, because a lot is really technical, and if they don't know about blockchain or anything, it's easier to get it explained by a person than to watch on a website or something the information, yeah. Yeah, so thank you for your attention. Yeah, I'm a little bit fast there, I see, but we have still questions. And yeah, thanks for all the graphics. If you also need graphics, Dose makes a lot of nice graphics. He also makes the signatures. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Christoph. I already had one question on the live stream. I was saying, who was the Brazilian guy? Yes, and your name? Igor. Ah, yeah, Igor M-U-B-A.
Igor Muba.
Igor Muba.
So hopefully he's making the Hive meetup in Rio or in Sao Paulo then.
Oh. Yeah. Nice. Any questions for Christoph? Then there is a... Yeah.
Hi, I'm TDC Tunes. For your meetups, did you just invite people already on Hive, or did you get any kind of completely new people or market to them? And if so, how did that go?
So I just make the invitation post for the people on Hive,
Yeah.
but we also created this other brands like crypto blogging and also Winalab, for example, or Global School, which has also traditional social media accounts or websites where they can find us also in Web 2 or in the internet. And we are open, the meetup is open, and when they come to the meetup, we help them to create an account. But it would be better if they go to a workshop, you know.
Thank you.
That's about it. Let me check the live stream. Hello, live stream. Those is the best. Okay. Hey, Forky. It's not a question.
It's working? Yeah. Where do you get the students?
Yeah, the students I get from the European Commission. So there's a lot of schools in Eastern Europe, and they can apply for the European Commission for Erasmus Plus, and they send the students then for a work experience. And I do that since 2016 or something. And I have already 12 schools and 3 universities I collaborate with, and there's enough students coming in. But if you need students, you know, I can also show you how it works. In Europe, there's a lot of funding for this.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Igor Muba wants to say something.
Thank you. Well, we seem to have a very well-established community and connections already, but it obviously was not always the case. So maybe what were the experiences you have had in the first meetups with some people that you think were successful, and which ones, more importantly, do you think were like not good strategies or not good activities, or what would you change, if anything, like if you were to start from scratch, like from zero, like you are alone, you want to make a meetup, but with the knowledge you have already right now, but with little connections, what, if anything, would you like to change that you think would make it better?
Yeah, I think that's a really good question, and it's also the message I want to give you in this meetup. You know, like do meetups, and I think it's really, really important to accompany the new users you get to the event. You know, like when you have a newcomer which is coming to the event, it's really a lot of information. So, for example, I had the luck that my sister brought me into a meetup. You know, that's why I came in. But if she wouldn't have been there, for me it would have been also maybe too much information, you know. So you need a trusted person who helps you through this process, you know. Maybe after the first post, after the first introduction post, you know, then you're ready to explore the blockchain and you explore the different communities and you make your own posts. But before that, I think it's really difficult. And even for the introduction post, it needs a guideline, you know, it needs help to publish it and also needs help a little bit to promote it, to use the right tags like my Hive intro, introduce yourself and so on.
Cool. Okay. Cool. I think that's it. Thanks a lot, Christoph. Thank you so much.